So I wanted to talk to everyone about censorship of information for a second and what is allowed and what is not allowed still. And, you know, interesting is one word that you could use to describe it, but I mean, obviously, insanity is another word. For example, I can make a video on TikTok on my Tartarian Crime Fighter channel that says, I'm a girl and I can have a baby. I can say I can give birth, and that's not misinformation. That's no problem at all. No problem. John Lee Chalbeck, born a man, can say, I'm a girl and I can give birth. I can give child labor. And then, if I go on there and I post a video or a description of something the government doesn't want you to know about, like let's just say elite human sacrifice. Let's say I talk about that. You're gonna get a strike. Let's say you talk about they're lying, NASA's fake, and they're lying about the moon. You're gonna get a strike. And then after so many strikes of disinformation, they're going to permanently ban you, which is what they have done to my TikTok. As soon as I hit 20,000 subscribers, I was permanently banned. Permanently banned. Why? For telling the truth. For illuminating information that they don't want you to know. And people ask, well, why would they let people have this information? And the fact is that they didn't mean to. The government and the powers that be, the elites, only thought that there would be about 10, 12 websites, and it got away from them. Nobody in their right mind thought for a second that uh, some of these crazy companies would be sponsoring NASCAR. Okay, so I mean, there are some things that they just couldn't foresee because they're not as smart as they think they are, and so if you can't control the information, they just flooded. They just flooded the internet with information and disinformation so that you don't know whether you're coming or going. Just like they don't want boys or girls these days in school to know whether they're a boy or a girl. They don't want them to know whether they're coming or going. 100%. So just remember, be a critical thinker, think for yourself, and there's obviously a reason that they're letting some disinformation through, like me saying I can give birth and I can give child labor, and then not letting me tell you that obviously there's something fishy going on with a lot of the historical events and narrative, including the movie industry and science and so many things, so but you talk about that stuff and they're gonna strike you. So just keep that in mind. There's a reason, that I just got permanently banned on TikTok for literally telling the truth. But if I tell a blatant lie, like I can give childbirth myself, that's allowed. Totally allowed. It's clearly bullshit. So, anyways, remember, it's not that funny. It's not funny at all. Remember, our kids are going to grow up and they're going to have to deal with this system. And we can only hope that we raise them as critical thinkers so that it's not just a bunch of sheep and lemmings walking over the cliff right in front of the person in front of them, just because they're following the herd. So stay vigilant, stay being a critical thinker, stay efficient, stay the course. Much love.